Hi guys and welcome back to the channel. What we are riding here is the most anticipated electric motorcycle because this is the Tork Kratos. It was initially known as the P6X. That's a very tongue twister of a code name, but now it has a very familiar name which is called the Kratos, and it's here in the pre-production form. But Tork Motors says that they're almost ready to launch it, and we agree with them because there are certain things that need to be changed, certain things that they can be really proud of. And as always, let's begin with the design because I think this is one of the best looking electric motorcycles in the Indian market right now. It has a lot of potential despite there are some fit finish issues all around. I think the design is going in the right direction with these tank scoops here, and there's a bit of a fairing over here, and the silver battery along with the black finish all around is looking great. They've also chosen aluminium tanks over here. The white paint quality also looks alright. In terms of fit finish and build quality, to be precise, well, there is a lot to be desired because there are a lot of panel gaps all around. The build quality needs to get better in almost every aspect. I don't go through much of the details because Tork Motors says that they are working on it, so we leave it to the production motorcycle that whenever it comes along. And what we're really impressed is, I'll show you, is with the ergonomics. I think it's spot on. The pegs, as you can see, are positioned just right, and there's a lot of space here to grab the tank. So rider like me, heavier or lighter, smaller or bigger, will be extremely comfortable on this motorcycle. Seat height of 785 mm is what Tork Motors told us is very low, so it should fit almost everybody in the Indian subcontinent when it comes to average height requirement. And I think that's the best part, one of the two best parts. Let's come here and have a look at the switch gear. So that's how the switch gear looks. It looks very nice. It's very high quality as well. This is for the sport mode. You press S and then you press enter. You get into economy mode. This is reverse, this is economy, and this is the hazard light. I think this is something new. We've never seen a switch gear like this before, and I think Tork Motors has done a great job there. This is a learning for almost everybody, even legacy manufacturers. This is the fast light button along with high beam and turn indicators, horn, and let's start up the instrument cluster. As you can see, everything can be seen from here. Odo, 2 trip meters, average speed, that's the timer, distance to empty, and that is the economy mode that I was telling you about. And it has solitary turn indicators, which is great. And that is the battery warning, temperature warning, and this is the, of course, the battery range. What we can also tell you is the fact that the seats are also very comfortable, and as you can see over the motorcycle right here, it's got a chain drive. This is some new in the segment. It's going to primarily compete with the Revolt that has a rubber elastic drive and sharp drive basically. So what we told you right now was everything about the motorcycle, what we could see, feel and understand. What this also offers is mobile connectivity, so you can see everything on your mobile app which will be provided by Tork Motors, including charge time, mobile connectivity, navigation, geofencing, and all those connectivity options are going to reach you. There is going to be a separate device for that, what we saw in the promo, and that will soon make it to the list of this motorcycle. And what we can also show you is this lock here, and it's very nicely, neatly done. This is how you turn ignition on. As you can see, you just switch it off like this, and this is how you lock the handlebar. So as you can see, it's locked. And earlier, and like how Tork Motors CEO was telling us that they were designing this tank to have full size or half size helmet. Sadly, that couldn't happen. That's the reason why you see here is a helmet logo on the lock here. But I think that's what sums up this motorcycle in the flesh. Like I said, build quality, fit finish could be better. Most of it is good. There is, I can definitely say, Tork Motors is going in the right direction with a lot of things, and I think that's what the CEO also said, that it's a process-driven concept. So once the process starts, I think everything should fall into place perfectly, and this makes it a very impressive motorcycle. Why? Because, like I told you, I'm already impressed with the ergonomics, but I'm also very impressed is with the performance. It is 38 Newton meters of torque, 9 kilowatt of horsepower from the battery, and it's a job well done because there's a lot of horsepower and torque, and the acceleration is quite swift. And what I can also tell you is the top speed with even with my weight I saw was 95 kilometers an hour. My lighter rider colleague also was able to cross the 100 kilometer and half, and it's a very impressive power, top speed and acceleration number, because it is 0. 0 to 40 in just 4 seconds for the base period, and the hour that we drove was 3.5 seconds. I think that's a fantastic number to have. In terms of handling, well, I can't say much right now because I'm assuming the tire pressures were bumped up on our motorcycles, so it felt very stiff, very hard, and at the same time the suspension also felt in that way. So I'm reserving my comments when the production version comes out on that, but it feels a very stable, very secure motorcycle is what I can tell you right now, because while doing top speeds, we didn't find any stability issues. The brakes are also quite good. I like the immediate and instant bite on the front and the back. The levers are on the top. There are no levers to play with at the bottom, and that gives you a sort of scooter feel on a motorcycle. But that's how we have to get used to electric motorcycles, because there's no gearbox, there's no brake pedal below, and something that we are also about to get used to. We have seen that in the Revolt RV, and yeah, handling wise also I am reserving my judgment, because I think the setup here has been slightly different than we expected. I think most of the aspect that we felt was through very pumped up air pressures in our test vehicle, and nevertheless it feels safe, secure for most of the part, and the ride quality should get better when you get optimal air pressures into it. Handling wise, it feels nimble, it feels agile to a very large extent, not entirely, because you do feel the weight, because the battery and the electric motors are all together here. They do feel a bit heavy, but I think that is also masked quite well, and the ground clearance seemed quite impressive, and yeah, I think with non-adjustable suspension on both sides, there's hardly anything to be played with. I think it's only the air pressures that you need to get sorted, and yeah, that's what the Tork Kratos R has been for us. It's been a fantastic motorcycle to ride. It promises a lot of features. It has some now, it will get some in the future, and most importantly the build quality along with the fit finish issues need to be resolved, and once that is done, I think Kratos can be one of the best electric motorcycles that we've come across in a very long time, and maybe for the future as well, because we don't know any other electric motorcycle that is coming, and Kratos could set a benchmark if they just follow their own process and get everything sorted. I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, share our video, comment if you still have any questions left, and we'll see you next time in the next video. Until then, bye.